Okay, so I don't know how the lighting is.
This is what we can do for now, so hey folks, I'm hiding behind Damien because I cry ugly and I want to be here to support Damien and his thoughts and getting those out, so here I am.
So our situation, earlier this morning, Melinda called the nurses station just to get a checkup on Rocki. And we had left last night and she was squirming around, but they had just decided to sedate her again, to keep her emotions down. But Melinda called this morning to get an update to find out Rocki's surgical patch on her chest that is holding some of the tubes inside of her began leaking. Now, what they were leaking, we don't know. We don't know much. We just know they're late last night or early in the morning, Rocki had a leak.
And they are having to give her more blood products at this time.
So,
thank you to all of those who have donated blood or plasma or any type of donation that you give to any type of organization.
It's invaluable.
Thank you, because someone out there that didn't know that they needed it, a family that didn't know that they needed something ever, would need something that you could give from the kindness of your heart. And thank you. Okay, sorry.
No, you can let it go. Let it out. People want to hear this, because if they're going through it too, what would you say to a family that's going through it?
Whoa. It's a ride that you never knew you'd go on, and you appreciate every day so much more, and every breath. And you have to find happiness in a moment. Each moment. If you can find happiness in each moment, just do it.
It's a coping mechanism that it's the only thing that's letting us survive right now, because having your 5-year-old in a hospital bed in the CICU, if you're going through it or if you've been through it, you know it's no picnic. And how we function going through our stress, it's so hard. So we're just trying to get through. We have a big day tomorrow if it's still on track. They're supposed to once again give her a whole bunch of drugs for her heart, and then they're going to turn off the machine to see how her body reacts, if it functions, if it basically if her heart beats strong enough on its own. We've already found out last night or yesterday from another cardio surgeon that, the plans for the possible pump are still going through. But yeah, they have to cover themselves, because if they do all this stuff and they turn off the machine and their heart doesn't beat as strong as they'd like it to, they may insert the valve at that time, which will take her off the ECMO, which will allow her lungs, which have been seen to be healthy, go on their own. But the VAD, the ventricle, I'm still learning how to say it, ventricle assisted device, the VAD pump, that is the thing that will take over, pumping her blood and helping clean it. So because she's on severe paralytics right now, they don't want her to move. They want her to, the leak to stop. So letting her heal is what's going on. So we are not at the hospital room. We are outside trying to get some air and just spend time together. And and recording this video. Once again, this is my process, and it can be Melinda's process to go through this. because last time she went through this, it was pretty tough. But we were just discussing. This is a different situation. Although it's influenza, she didn't have the rhabdo, and her CK levels didn't scream as high as they went, which right now they're where they are supposed to be, or closer to where they're supposed to be. So that's encouraging. Talking to the pediatrician on staff, she was encouraging last night or the night before. But we're back to the waiting game, and it's severely hard. It's crazy, but we know time, healing of her body, strengthening of her body, letting it rest is part of the process, and can't rush the process because, Rocki's body is weak and it's doing what it can. I mean, she's a strong girl. She's a strong, will-powered girl, but she's got to rest too. So I just wanted to put this out. I know I haven't shot a video in a few days. Not that I didn't have anything to say, it just felt like I was in the what if loop, and which is not a positive place. So maybe I should have recorded. I didn't, so that's in the past.
I want to say thank you to all of the YouTube families out there that Damien and I watch every single day. Every single day we have the thing on in our room, and we keep that on a cycle. Our favorite YouTube folks that are out there doing their homesteading thing, because that's eventually Damien and I's goal. So just keep those videos coming through from all of our favorites, because we watch it and it helps us. So wanted to say thank you guys.
And some of those videos, we can mention them. That's Lumna Acres. That is Justin Rhodes and his family. That is Art and Bree. That is Daniel and Houston and the family at Arms Family. Arms Family Homestead. Wild Wonderful Off Grid. The Hollers. The Crockers. Jared and his twin brother. We watch you guys for peace, in the stressful times.
To just share that with anyone.
To listen to you guys.
Yeah.
You're helping us.
Your failures.
It's what we were doing before she got sick, and
she did it with us. She watched it.
She'd sit on my lap and watched it.
That's what we're gonna do. Come on, guys. That's what we're doing. So yeah, keep rocking your prayers, because we're a family of 5 and we're making big changes. 2020 is going to be a good year for our family. Just keep us in your prayers. That's right.
Yeah, positive energy, positive thoughts. For not only us, but any family that is going through this.
We have so many that are our neighbors. I mean, just pray for all families with sick kids and all the sick kids. Hey, if you're going to say a prayer for everyone in the world, because everyone needs a prayer.
Yeah. Hug your kids. Hug your kids. All right, that's all for now. I'll probably put another one out soon when we hear more. All right, bye.